Mean bitch. I hope she dies an agonizing death.
Absolutely, Michelle. And remember, if you want us to wish you well, dig deep and dig soon.
That's right. At any moment, conservatives could vote to end our funding and place a fast food restaurant where our studios are. See, there are some people that think everything has to make money. It doesn't. That's why you should give now.
Correct. Next week is Environmental Week, sponsored by Maibatsu and the Vice City Power Corporation. And next month, we're celebrating Proust's influence on Vice City in association with the Degenitron. But for now, let's return to pressing issues. Remember, VCPR is an advertising-free zone, much like the moon or Times Square.
Welcome back. This show is Pressing Issues. The subject is morality. I'm Maurice Chavez. Let's carry on pressing the issue. Now, when the Europeans were...
Мистер Версетти, полковник. Спасибо, что зашли. Садитесь. Лобстера хотите? Нет, спасибо. Мне неприятно сообщать, что одной из причин наших общих проблем, похоже, стала развязанность языка человека, которому я доверял. Я многие годы забочусь о Гонзалесе, но его некомпетентность достигла новых высот. Это хорошо, что если вы убьете Гонзалеса. Это он сделал это. Меня волнуют только деньги. За вашу доброту я вас вознагражу, и потом мы вместе найдем ваши деньги. Он будет в своем пентхаузе, полупьяный. Воспользуйтесь этим, и я щедро вас вознагражу.
Has a potluck. You see, a casserole is a lot like life, Maurice, and that's the basis of my philosophy. If you put a bunch of leftovers from the fridge in a pan and bake it, somebody will probably eat it. It's like my book. You believe in your favorite sports team, then they get massacred. You believe in gravity, then it turns upside down on you. You love your favorite TV show, then the network ends it with a lousy finale. But you can believe in me, and if you believe in something, support it. It's one thing to love something, but if you don't shower it with money, then just don't talk to me. Communism, don't make me puke my guts out, please.
Well, I myself love casseroles on Thanksgiving. And the way to teach your children the rich history of America is through theme parks. I just love Pilgrim World, especially the part where you get to slaughter your own buffalo and take home the meat, or give the locals the flu while buying their land off them for a pittance. That's what children need.
What is?
Wholesome activities that benefit the family. Now, what good is it if a kid plays Degeneratron for 5 hours? Oh, sure, he's killing space aliens, thank you very much, but it ain't putting food on the table. And he's learning bad language, like bleep. When my family go out to dinner, we're starting from scratch, even if Daddy is working late again. We build our own spears, smear ourselves in dung, and then wait in a swamp for something to come by.
In the suburbs? I bet your neighbors love you. How long do you wait? Don't you get arrested?
Hey, mister, I'm married. Look at the finger. It has a ring. I've got children, for Pete's sake. Stop eyeing me up.
Я сейчас заткну этот ваш большой рот. У него нож. Хватит бежать, толстая свинья. Прочь от меня, подонок! О, святой Иисус, я испоганил свою жизнь и лицо. Не двигайся, все будет быстро.
Please, mister, I need to get by.
Я заплачу вам...
Don't touch until we agree to price.
The organs below the belt are for reproduction and removing of bodily waste. There's no moneymaker, amigo. I'm glad you are proud of it. But when people of Vice City are in a Quickie Mart, they should be able to have a simple financial transaction without seeing your fire hose. Are you with me?
Sorry, Maurice.
That's okay. Just try to behave. I think the sun must have got to you or something.
Yes, maybe that's it.
Maurice, if I may, you have a fine show here, and I'm glad to be on it. But everyone within the sound of my voice and smell will die in the fires of doom. It is written, TV is trash, radio is trash, our newspapers are run by Canadians with an agenda. Our very way of life is threatened. We formed this great state to play golf, and I'll be damned if any weirdo hippies are going to tell us we can't fill in wetlands and make a home for ourselves, complete with 18-hole championship standard courses and selective admission. Heathens will ruin the land, acid will rain from the skies, we'll never hear my voice again, it will be anarchy.
TV teaches immorality. Refugees, glue, the price of tea in China. How can we raise children in this environment? My little boy asked me the other day, Mommy, are unicorns real? What am I supposed to say to that? Do I lie and make myself as bad as the boy's father? Or do I break the little boy's heart and ruin his life so that he ends up a nudist or a freak or something?
It's a difficult question, Jan. A very difficult question. Is it right to lie?
Clothes are a lie, Maurice.
No, Barry. Clothes are a way of keeping warm and not getting arrested.
No policeman has ever hit me with his truncheon.
I'd like to hit you back to hell, you sicko. You're filth. Human form of vermin. A blight on a fine society, picket fences and garden parties, and everyone coming 3 times a day to my statue to pay homage.
Pastor Richards, as a human being, I have to say I find your philosophy or cult or whatever it is
Томми, идите ко мне. Это прекрасно выглядит, да? Хобот Тапира. Ух, нет, спасибо. Томми, вы как океанский бриз, который освободил меня от зловония коррупции, хотя я могу оплакивать ее уход и вести дела как обычно. Это не приближает меня к моим деньгам. Томми, друг мой, вы сейчас не в Либерти. Здесь мы делаем дело по-другому. Я продолжу свои попытки, но тем временем мне надо завершить ценную сделку. Услуга для друга, Кортес? Вы хороший друг, Томми. Я знал, что вы меня не подведете. Я хочу, чтобы вы встретились с курьером, у которого есть для меня ценная технология.
Evildoer, die!
studio. Ladies and gentlemen, it is complete pandemonium here on Pressing Issues with me, the multi-award winning and soon-to-be executed Maurice Chavez. Barry? Are you okay? Are you alive?
Stop the bleeding. It's down there.
Do I have to? Can't you get someone else? Ay, Dios mío, she's fainted.
No. Hold it. Harder. Oh, that's so good. I need mouth to mouth. Maurice, please. I might die.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm only doing this to save your life. I don't want to.
Thanks. I'm getting cold. Quickly. It's okay to use tongues.
Get off of me!
Yo, you better watch yourself.
Watch where you put your loafers, asshole. Get out of the way.
Дождь, улица мокрая в это время года. Чего? Комментарии? Послушайте, меня послал Кортес. Просто дайте мне чипы. О, да, Корт. Стоять, империалистическая американская свинья. Это собственность правительства Франции, и это конец. Американский идиот, они проследили за тобой. Пристрелить его пулями. Ты должен стараться лучше. съел мою долю. Ты жирная американская сволочь.
Respond to a 1071 West 5 point. Suspect on foot.
Some crap. But that's me. A man of contradictions, as my therapist said. He was a youngie. But whatever. I'm Maurice Chavez. And on our panel right now, we've got three very contrasting views about the issue of positive thinking. On my right, I have Gothic artist, vampire hunter, and, in his words, man of the night, Konstantinos Smith. Konstantinos, hello.
Greetings, mortal. I hope this is good. I'm missing a seance to be here.
You don't sound excited to be here.
No, man. I'm mind-numbingly depressed. It's great.
Okay, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. And on the left, I have positive thinker extraordinaire, a man who dragged himself up from the gutter, Jeremy Robard.
Hey, the ghetto, not the gutter. I didn't live in the gutter. I lived in the ghetto. I'm a survivor, not vermin. I'm from the streets.
Okay.
Hey, I can teach you how to be a survivor, too. All of you. I'll show you your potential. It's easy. All you have to do is follow my simple program on audio cassette or VHS.
Okay, not right now. This isn't a commercial. And if you're not going to underwrite the station, I can't let you read these blatant plugs. People pay for that.
Hey, everything in life is an opportunity. When I was in jail, I got the idea for my current business. And look at me now. I got offices in Vice City.
Томас, хорошо, что ты пришел. Прошу прощения, что сразу перехожу к делу. Диас попросил меня проконтролировать одну небольшую сделку. Надеюсь, в этот раз проблем не будет. Именно поэтому я подумал о тебе, друг мой. Я оставил тебе кое-что в многоэтажной автостоянке. Подбери это, затем отправляйся наблюдать за людьми Диаса. Спасибо, дружище.
Диас, что ж, посмотрим, как теперь пойдут дела.
Thanks. How are you doing?
Great! In fact, I'm fantastic. Did you see the sunrise this morning? It was gorgeous. I've been smiling all day ever since.
Okay. Now let's get with the policy of ladies first. And since you seem to be the most pleasant person here, Jenny, let's start with you. You seem like a very happy person.
Oh, I am.
Really? Why?
Well, life's great, isn't it? I mean, good things come my way because I hold each one close because I deserve it.
I bet you wouldn't be so cheery if you had the Black Plague. Jenny's living in a fictional world. Goths like me, we see the world for what it is. Dark songs of the night, black nail polish, and very tight black jeans, man.
Like, everything is great. Well, like everything.
Go.
Вот это мне нравится. Слушай, если тебе нечего делать, тогда покажи мне, на что ты способен. Я могу это сделать. Меня зовут Ланс, кстати. Том Версетти. Идем.
But I kept smiling and I got a lot out of it. I'm a much better person today having dealt with that. They were killed so I could have a great personal experience, and I see that now.
Lucky bastard.
Opportunity to learn about life. You can't control everything in life, so start a day with a smile and you'll end a day with one.
What do you start a day with, Konstantinos?
Usually with a pint of blood, it does. Then I light some candles and cry.
Okay, moving on before we're all sick.
No, Maurice, I do, because I won't be constrained by you. Life is cheap, man, and then you die. If you prepare for the afterlife now, you will be able to summon spirits. That's the truth of the pentagram, man.
How profound.
Вы новый человек Кортеза? Пока не возникает более удачный случай. Они сейчас будут здесь, нам лучше найти хорошую точку наблюдения. Окей, я возьму балкон, а вы идите на крышу напротив двора.
Always something, man.
Увидимся. Мои деньги! Не стойте там, черти, отправляйтесь за этим гаитянским дерьмом.
And the other is a negative action that's practiced by players like winos and judges. What? Stop interrupting me. You gotta open your ears and close your mouth. It's very important. The learning starts in here and ends when we open this. Doing is a whole other story, but we'll come to that. Now, all you have to do is call me right away at 866-434-SELF, and for just one monthly payment, I will change your life forever. I promise you. I'll supply you with all the materials you'll need to completely change the way you see the world.
Commercial?
Hey, that's a great idea. Listen, friend, I mean this in a friendly way. Debating is a yes or no proposition. You need to open your mind to the maybes. We're discussing like friends, not debating like enemies. You see the difference?
I do. I think it's so much fun to be on the radio. I'd listen more, but someone stole my radio when they killed my foster family.
I hate everyone, apart from the undead. They're the only ones you can really get along with.
Well, that's a start. But even you, Mr. Long Hair and Pale Skin, I can change your outlook. Guaranteed.
That's so great! Like puppies!
I saw some dead puppies once.
Я жив, и все благодаря тебе. Как тебя зовут, дружище? Томми. Надеюсь, мы скоро увидимся. Черт, это был Ланс? Томми, это Рикардо Диас. Я хочу поблагодарить тебя за своего человека. Я просил этого хрена Кортеса, он сказал, что ты лучший мой друг. Почему ты не зашел ко мне? Мне нужен такой парень, как ты. Сейчас я окружен тупицами. Подумай, я могу озолотить тебя.
I gotta change my...
To be happy, then I guess I am.
A stalagmite grows an inch every 1,000 years. That's slow and painful. That's how I want to live my life. If you can't see the misery, stay out of the kitchen. You may have noticed this arm tattoo. It's Egyptian and represents the breath of life given in the afterworld. It's my key to eternal life after death.
Hey.
Подойди к телефону в Vice Point.
The bitch is crazy. Hey, can you put a hex on my ex-wife? Like some kind of spooky voodoo or something?
I do dabble in the dark arts and magic.
I ain't talking about magic like pulling a rabbit out of your ass or pulling quarters out of your ears. I'm talking voodoo.
I only leave the house if it's raining or if I need milk.
Exactly. Listen, I was just like you at one time, except I didn't wear makeup. That would get you a firm beating where I grew up. I'm happy to give you a sample of my course, Learn, Start Doing. I promise you'll run out and buy some colored clothing and listen to some music other than people groaning on and on for half an hour.
Поздравляю, мистер Тил, мой клиент доволен. У меня есть еще для вас работа с практическим доходом. Следующее задание под телефоном.
I didn't do it!
Oye, ¿qué haces? Para favor.
Back up to this important information from Vice City Public Radio.
That's Pressing Issues here on VCPR, Vice City Public Radio. If you haven't given money to VCPR and you're listening to this station, you are a thief.
That's right, Michelle. You might as well throw a brick through the window and loot the place. How selfish you people are. This is public radio, serving the public with everything that is important, like me. So come on, keep us on air. It's really important.
Send us your money. I'm going to say this over and over until you do.
Yes, Michelle is known for her begathon tantrums. She cares. Look at how much money you spend on drive-through fast food and commemorative plates. Take that money right now and send it. Starfish Island, Vice City. Now, back to the show. With Maurice Chavez, the asshole.
You're correct. He is an asshole.
I'm Maurice Chavez. Welcome back. I used to be a performance clown. Now I'm running a debate show. Funny how things turn out, eh? Or is it? That's the question, you see. If we look upon life as a positive experience...
Oh, Боже!
That's what we're discussing right now here on Pressing Issues. Free radio with free ideas. Just keep those donations pouring in. Don't sell out to corporations. We all need a voice. Really, we do. And today, right now, we're giving a voice
Помогите кто-нибудь!
discussing positive thinking. A healthy mental attitude. We've got a goth depressive, we've got a very happy orphan, and we've got a motivational speaker.
О, Боже!
So let's start with you, Konstantinos, you strange, creepy creature of darkness. Have you got a positive mental attitude?
I like this.
О, Боже!
Misery and suffering, it's everywhere, man. And
You two, help me here.
I think he's great. I think he's really sweet. I love your hair. It reminds me of a big shaggy dog with long, greasy, straight hair.
You know, Chavez, I'll never be prom queen. About real...
I have to get to golf course.
Suspect on foot.
Your hair is stuck rigid with spray. Your breath stinks of whiskey. You look like you sell drugs to people. You're a joke, buddy, a bad joke.
Oh, now this is getting personal. I come on your cheap-ass show, I spare my valuable time, I cancel several important speaking engagements, I talk to thousands of VIPs in order to spread a message of hope. And this is how I get treated. I get insulted by a man with dandruff, I get slandered by a guy who couldn't amuse a birthday party of 9-year-olds, I get attacked by a guy who works on a volunteer radio.
This is not volunteer radio. I earn a salary.
How much? How much do you earn, Chavez? Big man, tough guy with a microphone and a cheap jacket, and a look that says my highest hope in life is to work in a bookstore? I'm a go-getter. You're a cheapskate.
You're a fraud with nothing to tell people, and no way of helping people.
excellent. I'm really loving this. I hope one of them gets killed.
Shut up, dork.
All the bunnies are stabbing each other.
Shut up. I have a condo, I have a hot tub, I vacation in Aruba.
Seco Paparento. You should know who you're messing with.
Realize you're a rich and talented, important person, and in a waterbed with mirrors on the ceiling and more girls than you can imagine. And every time I step outside the door, I can choose which car to drive. If I choose to drive, I have 5 chauffeurs.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Sweep it under the carpet. That's my motto. If I can't see it, it's not there.
Look, I hate to burst your bubble here, but I know you live in a very small apartment overlooking the gasworks. You ain't a big shot. You ain't even a medium shot.
Stay away from me, player.
Hey, get off.
Давай, крошка, давай, вперед! Ну же! Ну... Тупая лошадь! Я отрублю тебе голову! Что это за членоголовый? Томми Версетти, ты ведь меня помнишь? Простите, я немного обеспокоен. Больше никогда не буду доверять проклятым лошадям. Вы делаете хорошую работу и будете работать на меня. Я работаю на деньги. Как я уже сказал, Амиго, теперь ты работаешь на меня. Я работаю на деньги. Заткнись, какой-то Иуда предал меня. Он думает, я не знаю, сколько денег зарабатываю, но воровство 3% — это так же хорошо, как и украсть 100%. Никто не сделает этого со мной. Никто! Следуй за ним из квартиры и увидите, куда он направляется. Позже вы убьете его. Этот говнюк думает, что может потягаться со мной. Да я порву его на немецкий крест.
I love your show.
I think I understand this positive thinking. And that was pressing issues. I think we covered a lot of ground. We learned all about how to press the issue. And remember, if at first you don't get hurt, hit the guy very hard in the face with a paperweight. It just worked for me. And I feel like $1 million. Let's tell you a little bit more about exactly how public radio is financing quality programs like Pressing Issues come on the air. Don't go away.
That was Pressing Issues, and this is Vice City Public Radio. We hope you're enjoying the show as much as you're about to enjoy listening to me and Jonathan Freeloader.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
Heartbroken, Michelle.
Why, Jonathan? Why?
Well, because it seems people just don't care anymore. I mean, where are people's priorities? We have campaigned tirelessly for
Ох, чёрт. Неудачник.
You know you want it.
Слишком медленный, дедуля. Тебе лучше не останавливаться, засранец.
Why not make a contribution? I'm Maurice Chavez, and this is Pressing Issues. Pressing Issues is a roundtable discussion group in which we ask self-important people exactly what they think about things, and then they argue amongst themselves for a bit, before leaving with views more extreme than when they came in. Only joking, ladies and gentlemen. This is a show founded on the ancient Greek principle of enlightened debate and the American principle of free speech. Or is that the ancient Greek principle of feeding wise men hemlock, and the American principle of being annoyed and loud so nobody can get a word in? I forget. Only time will tell. Now, the subject we are discussing right now on Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez, for your enlightenment and enjoyment is a very serious one. Public safety. In case you haven't noticed, Vice City is not a very safe place. These are troubled times. We are a troubled people. Some would say we are a people at war with ourselves. Others would say we are at war with reality. Those who live in other countries and strive to own our fast food restaurants and quickie marts would say we are a bloodthirsty bunch of crazies who let children buy guns from the supermarkets. Another opinion is that it is the fault of society, that, as Plato said, people don't mean to kill each other. It happens because they are poor or desperate or really thirsty or in need of a vacation or something. Another view is that we are all a little confused and really should stay at home, lock the doors, and forget about everything as quickly as possible. So, let's press the issue, eh? Sitting on our panel right now, we have 3 divergent opinions. 3 separate islands of insanity in a rolling sea of stupidity. 3 wise men following very different stars. To my right, to everyone's... Because he has great hair and says things that make you nod your head. His campaign appealed to the wealthy because he said all...
I told him to sit on a spike, haha.
equivalent a buffalo butt and a fat hen-pecked wimp that couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. Anyway, our next guest is from the opposite end of the political spectrum. A man so wet, he looks like he just stepped out of the shower. Peace Corps activist, hippie concert taper.
Noches, bonjour, and buongiorno. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hi.
Hey, let's stick to English. Most of us struggle enough with that. Welcome to Pressing Issues. And lastly, we have a man with a novel solution to the problems of public safety in Vice City. A solution so stupid, I cannot bring myself to explain it for him. Yet like breakdancing, it is sadly catching on. A man who appears on this fine
No money, no funny bunny, honey.
radio in the Vice City area and hosted by me, Maurice Chavez. Pressing Issues is about free speech, not feeding each other hemlock, literally or metaphorically.
Hey, my daddy used to grow that stuff in the backwoods of Missouri. Hoo-wee, I tell you what.
Yes, thank you. I expect you to listen to each other, and I will only step in where necessary so people on the air don't forget what my voice sounds like. So, I want a clean fight. Nothing below the belt or in the chops. And remember Maurice's motto, which a very wise man, my father, once told me. If you listen, one day you might be hurt, and when in doubt, use the smell test. That's so important, I think, don't you? So, Congressman, let's start with you. Crime is up. People are scared to walk the streets. Nobody is taking each other the finger, metaphorically speaking. Do you think the government is doing a good job?
Absolutely. Those statistics are interesting, but like all statistics, they are also irrelevant. Let me give you a better statistic, Chavez.
Everyone will know my name.
Что же ты за немощный дурак? Глупец! 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 Томми!
Что, Рикардо?
Эти идиоты, они постоянно пытаются давить на тебя. С этим бизнесом всегда такие проблемы. Что ты, черт возьми, делаешь? Эти паразиты оставили меня несчастным. Скоро любимая мама и папа будут думать, что смогут продать Галла в вице-городе. Что дальше, а? Вонючая мафия! Это бандитское место, крепость на уровне земли, поэтому Квентин и здесь. Квентин! Квентин! Он переправит тебя над зоной. Истребите их! Что ты делаешь? Что ты здесь делаешь? Эй, я тут поспрашивал, и мне стало очевидно, что Диас отошел от дела и заморозил моего брата. Так же он убьет и тебя. Я могу взять на себя Диаза. Нет, послушай меня. Я займусь Диазом. Он начинает мне доверять.
Только одно сбивает меня с толку. Что с Квентином? Я не знаю, мне всегда нравился этот Квентин Ванс. Тебя зовут Ланс Ванс? Я достаточно наслушался всего этого еще в школе. Ланс Ванс — чистокровный ублюдок. Куда мы, черт возьми, направляемся? Остров Креветок. Ты когда-то застрелил одного из этих в суматохе? Нет, впрочем, я немного потренируюсь в этом деле. Остров Креветок. Мы сделаем пару проездов. Так что внимайте столько пушек, сколько сможете. Потом я с вами разберусь. Ланс Ванс, чистокровный ублюдок. Будьте на месте.
We gotta take a break now, ladies. You're having a little personal time with Oliver Lady Killer Biscuit, and I'll be right back. When we come back...
Мы сделаем пару проездов.
I'll be back.
Soul music for lovers.
Fever 105.
Fever 105.
Hi, I'm BJ Smith, tight end for the Vice City Mamas and proud proprietor of BJ's Used Auto. Cars from all over America come to find a new home in Florida, just like you. I moved here after the draft. Football, not Vietnam, so that we have a lot in common. I noticed there was one thing missing from this great town, a celebrity-endorsed used car shop. That's why I founded BJ's...
Черт возьми, это же военная зона. Избавьтесь от тех нескольких бандитов. Мы здесь наносим удары, старик.
Every morning, usually around 2 a.m., we can get you anything. And if you see a car of your dreams, tell us. We can acquire it for you. I've taken the skills I've learned and...
Так что вынимайте столько пушек, сколько сможете.
BJ's Used...
Mercedes-Benz 19 East Front Island. This was the Benz 21 East Front Island. First on foot. Mercedes-Benz 19 in Central Front Island. Respond to a Benz 21 in Central Front Island.
Теперь я не очень удовлетворен твоей личностью. Эй, смотри, куда ты машешь этой штукой. На моей машине больше не будет дерьма голубей, а, Томми? Полагаю, нет. Ты чертовски прав. А теперь послушай. Тебе известно, кто хозяин самой быстрой лодки на восточном берегу? Нет. Я хочу, чтобы все так и оставалось. У каждого контрабандиста отсюда и до Каракаса есть одна мечта — более быстрая лодка. Ходят слухи, что лодочная мастерская только что завершила постройку такого судна для какого-то членоголового из Коста-Рики. И, Томми, я хочу такую лодку! Кажется, твои голуби возвращаются. Черт, я думал, что я их прикончил. Откуда они взялись? Голуби, вам конец.
Don't tell anyone about this.
You going back home this summer?
Óyeme, ¿dónde es que queda el Bang All Hotel ese?
I study my own thing now.
He asked me for everything.
Don't talk to me.
Alabama to visit a theme park, so why do they come here?
Mr. Hickory, your views are a little extreme. Plus, I don't believe there are theme parks in Alabama.
Then they should stop coming down my way and build redneck land or whatever. Damn redneck hicks ain't got no class. My views ain't extreme, mister. They're common sense. And what a lot of people would say if they had the guts. If you keep letting people... Australia. What we're gonna do soon is build a river. A river of freedom. A river of hope. A river which runs from the coast to coast and cuts us off from the 47 states of wastrels and bad influencers to the north. We are going to cut Florida off from the mainland of our oppressors and float out to sea. Then, the nation of Florida will be free to start over. There'll be no long-ass lines at the log flume or the pirate shipwright when I take over. You and the kids will be able to ride the rides all day. We will have a roller coaster for each and every Florida family.
You know, you're bordering on treason. What you are saying is a very naughty thing, and only because here on Pressing Issues do we believe so wholeheartedly in free speech are we allowing it.
It's the truth, my friend, the damn truth. And before you start, I am not a racist. I hate everybody irrelevant of other issues. But I especially hate Yankees, by which I mean anyone from Georgia or...
Can't be easy.
Respond to attend 19 Central by Sport. Please not attend 71 Central by Sport. Suspect on foot. Central by Sport. There is a 1071 in Central by Sport. Respond to a 1071 Central by Sport. Suspect on foot. There is a 1090 in Central by Sport. Please got a 1071 in Central by Sport.
themselves, with drama and choir and flowers and my dad's money.
Listen, trust fund Tommy, your ideas are pathetic. It's no wonder that mankind has woken up one day to find me in charge, amigo.
Mr. Shrub, you got elected on a campaign promising to reduce taxes to zero. But under your stewardship, we've seen taxes go up by 20% and services decline.
Nobody is interested in your statistics, Chavez. Let me tell you something, pal. I'm better than that. I will not, I shall not, I cannot stoop to your level. They assured me this was a show that understood politics, where we could debate things mano a mano. And I find myself having statistics hurled at me like so much stale confetti. We cannot boil people down to numbers. You have no idea, my friend, what it takes to serve, the sacrifices I've made to help my country, to help Vice City, the complexity of government, the hideousness.
Томми, это я, полковник Кортес. Я думаю, что ты деловой человек и сможешь мне помочь. Я буду у себя на яхте.
What did the boss say?
Подойди к телефону возле бульвара в Вашингтоне.
Will you ask yourself that same thing?
You know those charities he runs?
Отдай пластиковое дерьмо! Не смей этого делать! Слышишь ты, кусок пластикового дерьма? Чтоб тебя! Если он сожрет мой любимый фильм «Эль Берро», ему конец! Что мне еще остается делать? Вероятно, он не подключен. Черт возьми, неважно, я могу купить еще 100. Слушай, Томми, каждый месяц в Вице-Сити прибывает наемник и причаливает свою яхту. Он продает свой груз с первой же лодки. Я хочу, чтобы вы захватили быстроходный катер, а все остальное смешали с дерьмом. Затем вы перенесете груз сюда. Понятно?
Somebody called him a sweaty dork.
Дайте догадаюсь. Вы думали, я смогу воспользоваться ангелом-хранителем? Я просто хотел сказать, что ты должен позволить мне войти туда, старик. Теперь можете скормить мне все это дерьмо одинокого крепкого парня. Но я знаю, однажды я спасу вам задницу. И, вероятно, вы захотите поцеловать мою, сумасшедшую.
У нас тут конкуренты. Итак, Томми, мы знаем, что именно Диас сломал наши планы. Так почему же мы выполняем для него эти задачи? Чем больше мы выучим сейчас, тем меньше нам придется учить, когда этот город будет у нас в руках. Мне нравится твой стиль, парень. Настоящая свежатина.
Whatever that word is, it keeps the place safe. Trouble is caused by unemployment, and unemployment comes from poor economic performance and lazy people. If you had a job, would you steal a car? Of course not. And if you had a high-rise condo, a mistress, and a seat on the board, would you run around graffitiing your name all over town and making a nuisance of yourself, spinning on your back and popping and locking and... Not a hope. It's simple. If you don't have a job, starve. Get out of my constituency. By force if necessary, and starve.
That is quite simple. Are you really saying that?
Of course I am. Vice City is a growing city. Of course, there are going to be some growing pains. Well, what I...
Смотри, оба, они подходят отовсюду. Взять их, направляйтесь к Диазу. Чем быстрее, тем лучше. Ешь его, ешь его.
Holiday place. You can start making money out of the boom, the shrub-inspired boom, and enjoy the kind of things sensible people have. Personal bodyguards, massive fences, and a bigger collection of guns than the other guy.
На покой к рыбам.
No, no! Keep them out of here! We do not want any more old folks! If there are any old people listening, go back to your homes. Florida...
На этой пристани бандиты.
Somewhere else? What's wrong with Nevada or Kansas? We want a river. We need a river. The Freedom River.
And what about the other crimes? It seems car crime, fashion crime, drugs, everything is on the rise.
Absolutely. Of course it is. When I was in Uganda, people were poor but they were happy. The more you have, the less you have. And that's kind of what I'm all about. There's satisfaction in spending all day weaving a basket.
Впереди еще больше проблем.
At one point in Uganda, I saw a great lake of sand and a massive speaking dog. It was a dog of...
Хотите кое-что из этого?
It was a spirit journey.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about hopes, dreams, the magic of television, especially public television. Puppets can say what men cannot.
Yes, but how will that stop people taking baseball bats and pounding the living crap out of each other, as I saw in a mother's...
Неплохая стрельба, друг мой. Вы настоящий истинный лунатик степени А. Ну, благодарю вас. Еще увидимся, Томми. Хорошо, мистер Ланс Ванс Данс.
I'm so freaking lost, it's not even funny.
If he dies, I take over. Don't tell anyone about this.
Don't talk to me.
A youth from a poorer background is gonna spend his time stealing things and posing in silly clothes when he could be getting ahead with a minimum wage job and making his parent proud. The dream of America is to live in a duplex and share a yard. Why would anyone want to threaten that great future? Answer me that and I'll show you a green dog.
And speaking for the underdog, the foundation I set up with my trust fund, we believe gangs are a valid expression of a people's identity, a grouping, a community within a community. Gangs are a way to be noticed in the boxy suburbs. You scream out. Rather than urinate at the edge of your camp like a proud native, we spray paint our names on the walls of the mall to ward off predators.
And that's supposed to terrify people?
No. We believe passionately in non-violent solutions to life's problems. Gangs have to learn to love, to be inclusionary. We'd award badges to good gangs and give bad gangs...
Йо, Томми, это Лэнс. Да, рад тебя слышать, Лэнс. Ну давай только прошу спокойно. Я сейчас немного занят. Что тебе нужно? Почти ничего, Томми, мы можем сделать это. Ты и я, понимаешь, о чем я? Да, нам надо сделать это, если мы не собираемся умереть, Лэнс. Сейчас мы далеко друг от друга, но спасибо за звонок, еще поговорим.
I used to charge for that.
Old zone, fuck with them. Old zone, fuck with them. Old